Good morning to the new members and to the old members that have found their way back to the community. I need you just as much as you need me. We have a lot to discuss on this morning update. As we've seen the crypto market have a big volatile swing here, as Bitcoin was up to about 53,000 like we talked about yesterday and immediately reversed some 1,200 points here already. We need to talk about Ripple, how it was up to about 57.2 cents in reverse. I found some stuff about Ripple whales adding up 60 million, Ripple moving 60 million XRP prior to this discovery event today. So does that speak of a dump that could loom here now when we were suspecting a little bit of a pump? Could that pull us back down to the support level on the pattern formation from July of 2024 or January of 2024 and retest that area? That's something we're going to get into this morning very hardcore. As we can see, even after I started talking, Bitcoin came down another 400 points roughly. We're very volatile, and we're going to see exactly what's leading to this. Like I said, Bitcoin was up to 53,000 this morning. XRP was up to about 57.20, and then we suddenly reversed. We do have the discovery thing with XRP today, as we've talked about for weeks. The deadline's over. They had a 1-week extension, so we'll see all that news coming out later today. But there is still the observation made that Ripple did send 60 million XRP to be sold, it looks like. So we're going to take a look at that, as well as that could be contributing to this volatile swing up and then back down. So let me timestamp this, but please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube will recommend this video. It will allow us to reach not just new members, but to the old members that might not have been in tune and might not have seen that this update came out, by YouTube recommending the video to allow more of a wider audience base to be able to attend this update. It's very, very critical this morning. So good morning, 9:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So let's take a look at XRP so we don't get ahead of ourselves. So XRP, we were attempting, and we're still attempting, to signal the breakout out of the pattern formation that started in January of 2024. This is the pattern formation. We're firmly over it. If you look at the 30-minute, we're coming back through the 20-day right now. As long as we don't come back through, and I'm putting it at 54.4 cents right now. As long as you don't lose 54.4 cents, this is still a bullish continuation. It's just we've gone into extreme volatility here. There's no doubt about that. So what we're looking at right now is XRP is trying to confirm this breakout. It already has signaled that we're pushing past the pattern formation from January of 2024. And I'm going to keep it simple this morning. This is the descending formation. We do have a pivot point at 53.4 cents if we were to come back through. This volatility is not a surprise. We've had, like last night I came on and I talked about the volume spike that we're having in a 30-minute time frame. Nothing really materialized out of that. We came through for a few candles, pushed up to about 57.30, came right back down to support at the 200, which was a great sign at 55.50. Came back up and seemingly we broke that high briefly to 57.50 and then just reversed back down here for more consolidation. Now the way it's dumping out, these are ways that you build the consolidation and you also build a support base so that you can have an eventual move up. Now, if we can continue to stay in this range and stay over, and you could have big consolidations though. That's what I was trying to explain yesterday. You could have a consolidation down here where it's going to make it look like this completely reversed. That's 5.5% back down to that, this level down here at about, we'll say 54.4. That's about 5.5%. It could have dropped from the top today. So yeah, that has a way of optics. And what we're working on is if we could get out of that formation like we are and continue to play this true, we would come up here. We would come up here on this pattern formation. So if we come back to this area, now that we're over the pattern formation from January of 2023 that forced us to get over and now hold 54.4 cents on a back test. If we do, As long as that stays true, our next resistance area is right up in here at 59.4 cents. And this is the pattern formation that started in July of 2023. So that's where it looks like we're trying to trend to if we continue to maintain this little bullish push. If we continue to maintain this outbreak from the pattern formation that started in January 2024, and we don't give way to that 54.4 cents, we're going to be good here. That's your line right now. As long as we can stay over this push, we're bullish. To continue to push up to around 60 cents. And ultimately, that could extend us out to 70 cents to see where we sit. So there's a lot of opportunity here with XRP right now. Although there is a lot of volatility in the air right now. So when some people ask me, when should I buy XRP? What price should I buy XRP? How do I know it's the right time? You have to make that educated decision. But like for me, like I've said, I bought at 34 cents. And I don't see, for me, the risk in raising my average when I already have what I wanted. Now, if it comes 20% below, I keep the door open so that I can buy more. But I certainly don't want to raise my buying average if I'm still in the accumulation phase. Or at least if I think this is still the accumulation phase that we're in with crypto. So today we knew it was going to be volatile. We knew today was going to be volatile. So now we kind of have to work accordingly with the volatility. We have to make sure we stay on the appropriate levels to see exactly what everything means and to see what the potential is on breakdown. So we were talking last night about the possible push up and try to hit 53,000 plus. We thought maybe it could come up to 53,600 area where that resistance is. It came up to 53,000. So we're not surprised that it made the push back up. Now the only question is if it rotates, we know where it's going to go down to. If it loses the 20-day and the 2-hourly and then the 4-hourly wants to come down to C at the 200-day, it's too perfect if it does come down that the 200 runs through the 46,600, that uptrend that's been established. That's the ascending formation. In the 200-day, if it does rotate down there, that would show some validity that the pattern is still bullish. And as long as it doesn't break that, then we wouldn't have to come down to the broadening wedge support. And I'm not keeping this on here because that's useless. If we break through this, there's a high probability if you were to come down that then you would have to come all the way back down and retest the bottom of the broadening wedge for a third time. This third hit on resistance, typically, if you're bullish, this is what would break through and push to the next layers. We do know if Bitcoin did catch some steam, 65,607 is the next push up. If we played it true, that's the technical target breaking out of a broadening wedge of this size. That would be your technical target. So there's a lot of optimism here. But at the same time, Bitcoin's had a pretty up rally here. So we watch it very, patiently. We watch it non-objectively and see what could possibly happen in the 4-hourly Bitcoin. One could say that's an inverted hammer candle here with increasing volume. This could be a dump out, a fake out here, a bear trap on this little push down to get some shorts initiated. We need to see, though, because like we said yesterday, and the day before, and the day before, and the last week and a half while this has been running, if you take a short before it's over, as the shorts have seen, they lose their shorts. You don't want to lose your socks along with your shorts. Like, let's just be real. At some point, you will have a nice opportunity to short Bitcoin, but when is that moment exactly? That's why I think spot is king. I think spot trading during accumulation phase and building up your portfolio into the big bull run is the right way to go. Leverage trading is very dangerous, especially in high times of volatility. You could have somebody this morning who took out a long at 52,000. It was at 53,000. I said, man, I feel great. I'm going to take a shower. When I got out, it was at 51,800. I'm like, well, how the hell am I down right now? Or how am I even again? This is the volatility. We need to get through these ebb and flows, and we need to get through these swings. XRP's market cap still looks pretty strong. It's only up 65 million or 0.21% on the day, but it sits over that 30.7 billion mark. And as we know, XRP's trying to come up to see if we're bullish still or we're going to hit resistance for more consolidation. And we're looking for that 32.22 billion. That's a major area for XRP. It's a major channel that we could get back above in this market cap chart. And if we could, it would actually be pretty interesting because then it opens up the door for XRP if you played it true all the way back to the top to 41.86 billion. But first things first, you've got to get back into this rising channel so that you can start to have that as a possibility. So because we're very uncertain in this area. We have a lot of volatility in crypto, and this is how money's made. You need volatility to have big swings. And we know when you go up, you have shakeouts, and when you go down, you have the fake outs to the top side. Right now, we're in between. Right now, with Bitcoin still hovering at 52,000, it doesn't seem to want to give this area up that easily. So we have to watch it that much closer. Now, one other thing I want to speak of with XRP, so we all have the information to make an educated and informed decision, and we don't say that we don't have some of the information because we're afraid of it. We're not afraid of anything. We want to see it all. We want to confront it head on so that we can make the best educated and informed decision possible. We don't play the victim here. We play the winner. And with that, you got to know the truth. Sometimes the truth is the reason why some leave this community, because they want to just hear good, and they don't want to hear possibly the negative side of town or just some of the other things that are going on, but you need to learn it all from this standpoint. So Ripple moves 60 million XRP as concerns of dump grow, and this could just be FUD. Could be fear. Absolutely could be fear. So let's take a look at this and debrief ourselves of what's going on. An address associated with Ripple moved over 34 million worth of XRP, leading to community concerns that the company might be dumping coins again. In the hours leading up to press time, a Ripple-controlled address moved 60 million XRP, 34 million to an unknown wallet. The transaction, which occurred at 6:24 UTC, has captured the attention of the XRP community. On-chain data confirms that the wallet at the receiving end holds a little over 150 million XRP, 85 million. This address also received 80 million XRP from Ripple on February 11th, where it subsequently dispersed a portion to other wallets. Notably, blockchain data does not reveal the entity behind the recipient wallet. However, the movements that the received funds have led to speculation that Ripple may be using this channel to dump the coins on exchanges. However, that is not the only possibility. As recently explained by Ripple CTO David Schwartz, Ripple's core payment business requires large institutions to use XRP as a means of transferring value around the globe. It is noteworthy that one of the wallets that received assets from the latest address exhibits such a characteristic, which involves receiving and moving in large amounts of XRP almost instantly. This pattern has triggered speculation that the large movements could also be linked to ODL transactions. XRP price unmoved by large transfer. Nonetheless, market watchers believe the recent whale transactions are harmless, as the price of XRP has barely reacted to them. Instead, the cryptocurrency has gained 1.15% in the past 24 hours, despite Bitcoin's struggle to stay above the 52,000 mark. At the time of writing, XRP is trading at 56.75, so 0.5675, with a market cap of 31 billion. And just to give a little bit more of a detailed look outside of the fact that maybe Ripple was dumping, I wanted to look at it a couple different ways. So Ripple moved 60 million XRP right before Remedies-Related discovery deadline. The world of cryptocurrency was once again taken by storm today as Ripple's extended deadline for Remedies-Related discovery finally neared. Amid the speculative buzz witnessed orbiting Ripple's legal chronicle versus the U.S. SEC, Ripple, the fintech company behind one of the most popular cryptocurrencies, XRP, transferred colossal amounts of tokens to an unknown wallet, garnering noteworthy attention across the crypto realm. Meanwhile, XRP traded primarily in the green today, fueling further speculation over its price action ahead. As of writing, XRP price was trading near the 56-cent mark, with derivatives data signaling an uptrend for the token. According to the data revealed, and we know exactly what happened with the actual data. So in the interim, derivatives data for Ripple-backed tokens signaled an uptrend following a jump jotted in the token's open interest and volume. Per CoinGlass data, the open interest surged 2.54%, reaching 703.64 million, whereas the volume bumped 87.26%, reaching 1.5 billion. This seems to have birthed a tidal wave of speculation over XRP's run ahead, hinting at an uptrend when aligned with price. As of writing, XRP noted a pump of 0.68% over the past 24 hours and is currently trading at 56.4 cents. The token traded primarily in the green today, although it recorded a slight dip and traded briefly in the red. Prominent analysts like Dark Defender, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a crap about everybody else. So that's all speculation. But that's what happened today. Ripple transferred 60 million XRP prior to financial statement submission deadline. The derivatives data for XRP signals an uptrend in the market. So will XRP price soar? That's the question. So as we continue to talk this morning, as we can see, Bitcoin hovers around 52K. We're still watching very closely the Bitcoin dominance chart, as if the Bitcoin dominance starts to reverse, that could be signaling alt season. And right now, the best case scenario for us is this happens. We went down, we come back up. If this comes around and creates an arm and then starts to swing down, this could be the signal of slight alt season. We would like to see Bitcoin dominance make a big reversal to 50.7%, down from 53%. And that would drop 3% of the money from Bitcoin into altcoins. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but 3% of the money out of $1 trillion plus, that's a good amount of money. It can open up some room for altcoins, several $1 billion into different altcoins. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's notable because it can allow altcoins to have some bigger movement. If for some reason Bitcoin did break back above 53.6, it would retest down the bottom of this rising channel support that would now be used as resistance for the first time, and that's around 55% and some change. So it's going to be a very volatile day, but I'm excited. Even if XRP were to consolidate, I know what's ahead. We all know what's ahead. It's a matter of, can we do this properly? If XRP breaks down, we know that the uptrending support will bring us right around 53.4 cents. It's also the pivot layer, so that's why we target out on like Friday, possibly of this week, if it comes down, because that makes perfect sense if that's what it wanted to do. But it doesn't have to come down unless we were to lose this pattern formation. And again, if you're watching this morning, please make sure to take a moment to hit that YouTube recommendations so that we can, or hit that like button so YouTube will recommend this video, and consider subscribing and joining the over 20,200 subscribers. If you do appreciate the absorbent amount of time I put in, because I do spend a lot of time because I do believe in this, you can always consider joining Tom's Army and get a special emoji badge to show your support for me, or you can consider sending one YouTube super chat per month. That's all I ask, to pay it forward for the exorbitant amount of time I put in and allow me to continue to run this beautiful program the way I see fit without any influence from outsiders. If you're looking to trade XRP, your favorite crypto, look no further than the video description below. Take advantage of MEXC right now. Not many have, but MEXC right now has 0 spot fees and 0 leverage trading fees. So you have the opportunity. Make sure if you're buying XRP, buy it on an exchange like MEXC, PHEMEX, or BITUNIX, so you don't have to pay the exorbitant fees. They're all in the video description below, all the links, and you can use those instead of paying on Uphold the exorbitant fees for XRP. I get asked every single day, should I buy XRP on Uphold? No. Because of the fees, there's many options to where you can buy it elsewhere and then send it to Uphold or your favorite wallet. Don't waste the money by losing thousands on purchases on Uphold when you have alternative ways. Just look in the video description below. So with XRP, make sure, while I still have your attention, if we don't lose 54.4 cents, we're fine. If this rotates out to 53.4 cents out on February 26th, we're fine. As long as this consolidates on the outside of the descending triangle, it's fine. The moment it breaks back in is when it opens up the rest of the support areas. So we have a breakout. Now we're attempting, even if it does something like that to break out, that's fine. We're consolidating on the breakout, which is okay. We're getting a support base to attempt to rally up. As long as we hold that area, we do know our next resistance. It fades away from that January of 2024 formation we were just showing, and we're firmly entrenched in this formation. We're trying to bounce out right now. Even if it comes back down and it has to come to this area, 534 is okay. It bounces down and then it can break out. But what we're looking for is a continuation, and we're looking to do something like this and then bounce out. So that's what we're looking at this morning. I think it's pretty clear what's going on here. I'm not going to take it out to the overall formation yet because there's no relevance right now. The pattern started, just for transparency, in January of 2018. We had all-time highs anywhere from 330 to 350 depending on exchange. Then it took us a series of 27 months to come down to find our new support, just over 10 cents. We converged back up to $1.98 in the bear market rally of 21. Came back down in mid-22, hit about 28.6 cents. Hit again on the support in 23, right around 30 cents, and continued up around 33. And that pattern's been together for over 6 years. We've converged for the last almost going on 4 years now, and the pattern hasn't given away. So I'm calling it a converging triangle at the end, and this is where the true volatility will happen. A breakout would lead you to Beautiful run back up to around $1.98 if you broke out before Easter. If you broke out when this pattern finishes in December of 2024, that puts you into the $1.70, $1.80 range, and then looking for a massive continuation from there. So there's a lot of optimism here. Please make sure to hit that like button. And if you made it to the end, if you hit that like, or actually hit that like button so YouTube will recommend this video. But if you made it until the end, hashtag be better, do better in the comments.